Yeah, so extending what I said earlier, we have been blessed because of this fulfillment mechanism over the last 2 years. Because, I mean, I would say, due to a lot of circumstances and including the the Almighty's grace, we have suddenly become a buzzword since April 2020. And people who did not even know what the full form of our fund was today are eager to buy our units at any price. So, fund performance certainly was one sort of contributor to that, but the ease with which people can transact, that also helped. I'll just digress a bit, and I'll go back to say 2001. So in 2001, I started my first SIP, and this was in Franklin Blue Chip. So, I mean, I didn't know this concept of SIP much before that, but somehow after the dot com crash, suddenly many finance magazines started popularizing this concept. So I started in 2001, and that time I had to give 12 checks, actually write 12 checks and submit it to, I think the agent was Blue Chip that time. So there were two, three big agents. Blue Chip was one of them. So I had given it to them. So that's how my first SIP began. But after that 1 year, I felt very lazy to write another set of 12 checks. So that's how the chain broke. And I mean, I just wonder if I just continue that, what may have happened. So the thing is that we are very fortunate today that apart from knowledge about our fund, people are finding ways to easily fulfill their desire to invest also. And this would not have happened without digital channels. So pandemic has helped us a lot, and also given the fact that the entire industry can work from home without much disruption, that has also helped us. What was the second one on regulation? Is it?
That is right.
So yeah, so regulation is of course common to everyone, and it is very much desirable in many areas because see, in finance you are basically just dealing in thin air. So we are dealing only in trust. So there is, and also there is delayed gratification for the investor. So there is, and there is no sort of a free look period in mutual funds at least. So when you combine all this, it is very important that one, we on our own educate investors all the time, either through Amphi or as individual AMCs. But sometimes that is not enough. So SEBI also has stepped in many times. And given the adjacencies, we are also beholden to a lot of uh, changes which, say, RBI or NPCI keeps bringing along. Again, we are thankful to our payment gateway providers because without that, no mutual fund could have grown. Because the ease with which we can plug into, say, 50 banks and cater to the needs of diverse set of investors is amazing. So this kind of uh, you know, it's a luxury actually, something which we take for granted. But I was just wondering the other day that what if payment gateway suddenly decided that they won't do mutual funds? So then what do we do? So it's a confluence of many positive factors which has helped our growth and helped many funds, say, who are in the bottom half of the industry, because the top 10, 15 had a good distribution network and all, which of course they had to tweak during the pandemic, but they had some cushion. But for the bottom, it's helped more than proportionately. So I'm so saying the pandemic actually was helpful to us.
That's